All right, so we're going to do a quick film breakdown on the level one league. All right, so let's just talk about a few things. Really proud of Paul here. If you notice, when you're dribbling, you want to face the action. So since he's on the outside and his teammates are on the inside, he goes behind the back and he's facing all the action over here. That's a really good play. So now we move the ball. I like this. If he could cut a little sooner, that'd be great. He cuts. He still cuts, but it's just a little late. All right, now. What we have to be careful of in the league is the ball handler initiates dribble handoff. Right now, Asher is running at Addison, and it needs to be Addison running at Asher. All right, but still, I mean, I like that there are immediate cuts when y'all are playing. It's really good to see that from the jump from you guys. Here's another play I like, one of my favorites. TC gets the dribble handoff for Cohen, and he turns the corner immediately and gets the and one. Excellent attack. All right, and this is one of the reasons I really like doing the league and watching you guys play, even at the level one level. Look at this. Ezra's attacking, gets downhill. He gets a second person to guard him. Addison has to help, otherwise he'll have a layup and does a nice kick. We get a wide open shot. And again, if y'all keep playing like that, one, it makes the game fun for everybody, but it's also fun to watch. So I like that we're getting two on the ball. We've already seen the dribble handoff being used. So y'all are using the concepts of the league and you're using your own skill set to make the league well and beneficial. All right, and I'm putting this because I'm seeing a lot of training coming into play. Both Paul and Addison had multiple plays from training. Now, watch. Addison's going to she's going to pocket the ball and do a skip burst, and she's going to attack. And I'm using the word specifically attack with her weak hand. She's left-handed. So she skips and attacks. And most players, especially at this age, can't attack when they're going to their weak hand. They dribble with it, they don't attack with it. Good job there. All right, and I think one of the biggest compliments I got from a parent was that some of these kids look like they play on a real team. Look at this. I like that Sam notices I don't have to do a dribble handoff if TC is up really high. I could just backdoor cut. And right when he backdoor cuts, he gets him a layup and he gets to the foul line because he backdoor cut and read the situation. We don't want y'all to just play basketball. We want y'all to learn how to think the game, not just play it. Good stuff. All right, so I'm gonna put this possession because I want y'all to see the opportunity. So as soon as Gavin takes off running, Alicia, you got to be in a dead sprint. If you had sprinted and been at the block already, he could have just threw it to you for a layup. But since you stayed back, and let's back it up a little bit so you can see it. Soon as he takes off with the ball, get up ahead of him, and then this would have created a two-on-one situation had you been sprinting right here. All right, and then Addison stays sprinting the play. She gets a good steal right there. But make sure whether you're on offense or defense, transition really, really matters. So make sure whatever side you're on the right side of it. I'm gonna keep putting plays like this because I want to put a big value on sharing the ball. If you can make a second person guard you, you're gonna be very valuable. All right, so right now, London's spacing the floor. TC has to help because Ezra drives and Ezra drops it right off to London for the easy layup. The more players we can get sharing the ball and learning how to properly space the floor, the more y'all will look like a team. And the more you start following and learning the laws to basketball, like we're doing in this league, it's going to make the game even easier for you. Good stuff right there. All right, one of my favorite possessions. I love the hustle. We got people on the floor. Cohen takes off dribbling. And I like that he gets two on the ball. And when he does, he's a willing passer. We get a wide open shot. That is great basketball. All right, love this play here. This shows ball manipulation. Paul did split stance right there. All right. And then he takes the ball over, and that's something called ball manipulation. So even though Cohen was in front of him, his chest wasn't in front of his body, just in front of the ball. So Paul did a lift right over and then got a finish. Hey, good stuff right there, Paul. All right. So this possession I put, because this is training as well. We'll look at the footwork. This is the split cross step, and that gives Cohen an advantage to get foul going to the hole. Really good footwork right there. Remember, there's going to be two tapes. This one is about like a lot of the individual plays that I liked, getting two on the ball, the passes. The next one will be team concepts. This is an individual one because I think individually when you have to block out on your own. So watch TC's foot, and TC blocks out, but Abby steps straight in. All right, so Abby, you got to make sure you step up and into Alicia so you can make sure you get her out of there and get the rebound. All right, so let's be consistent with little things like that. All right, I love the footwork here. So Stan pulls it out, he cuts. Again, we got a lot of unselfish players, so I think Hunter threw that to him, and then we had really good footwork to get a shot up. Let's watch the footwork. Up, up, and under. All right, really, really good stuff to see, guys, at this age. Let's go ahead and watch some of my favorite point five plays. You know, I have a saying that I always say is the ball always find hustle. So right here on the sidelines, you can barely see her, but right there in front of Ty, Cora's taking the ball out. She throws it in to Avery, and then she sprints. Here she is. She sprints all the way in, gets the rebound and the putback. You know, the ball always finds hustle. So if there's something that any player needs to learn is that, man, if I keep hustling and playing aggressive, the ball will find me. I don't need to wait till somebody passes me the ball. All right, we're gonna watch Mariano put on the Harlem Globetrotter act right here. And he goes behind the back multiple times and then does the scoop layup for the finish. All right, he turned the gym out. All right, and I like the point five group showing that they don't just score, but they could also see people. So Mariano's getting double, maybe triple, and he throws a nice pass over the top to Revere. Just got to use that square a little better, Revere. But great pass for a wide open. And I really like the adjustments you made, Cora. So Mariano was really attacking the ball, like how you went ball you man and use your body to protect it. Now this is an impressive play, and I don't know if Avery understands why, but this is called pass. Whenever somebody's getting trapped, if you do a pass, the next person you pass to should be wide open. So you pass it, and immediately without dribbling, you turn and pass it to your teammate. And that gives Ian, I think that's Ian, I'm not sure, but a wide open look. Hey, so really good first day. We're going to have another video that kind of talks more about the team concepts, but as individuals, y'all are doing a really good job of playing unselfish.